early age of 64 due to complications with diabetes. She was warm, generous, and a constant encouragement for me to follow my heart. Did you know that African Americans experience chronic kidney disease at a rate that's 25% higher than white Americans? And we're almost 4 times more likely to develop kidney failure. Diabetes and high blood pressure are leading causes of kidney disease, which can result in kidney failure, needing dialysis or a kidney transplant. The good news is that you have the power to check out how well your kidneys are doing and learn ways to prevent them from failing. So go to your doctor and get yourself checked out. Visit linkbylovetv.org to learn more. Get the facts, get checked, and get healthy.
Many of our most important memories are made at school. But for children like Victoria, the classroom can be a place of fear and isolation. She wore a bandage over her cleft every day, too shy to speak, too afraid to smile. Everything changed after one life-transforming surgery made possible by Smile Train. Today, Victoria's smile lights up her classroom, a symbol of confidence, connection, and new beginnings. Due to stigma, children with untreated clefts often miss out on school entirely. But thanks to Smile Train, students like Victoria are stepping into the classroom, raising their hands, and finding their voice. Smile Train partners with local experts to support with free cleft surgeries and other comprehensive care, empowering children to thrive in school and in life. Let's help every child walk into the classroom with confidence. Visit smiletrain.org/learn.
You're listening to the new 1017 The Truth, founded in partnership with Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee. A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
What up, Milwaukee? You are now tapped in on your lunch break with your boy, Ray Nitty, and my host is in the building. Maybe Shannon, what's happening?
Man, what's up? It's good to be in the building, Ray.
Hey, man, we live at The Truth 101.7 FM American Family Insurance Studio, located in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. Tell them where we at, man. We in what?
Man, we in the 3rd Street Marketplace.
The 3rd Street Market, easy. What's happening, man? We got a great show today. I'm excited for you to be in the building.
I'm so happy to be here.
You had me down here like a stepchild, not letting me get to play with none of the toys.
Right, like, hold on, man.
But excited to have you in the city. How was the flight?
Man, so you know that flight from Vegas is always rough, and I have to remember that, right? Like, I feel like people don't take that flight as much as I do. So
you
like,
took a red eye.
Yeah, that too.
Sheesh.
But every flight I've ever taken from Vegas to anywhere is like rough because people drunk. People be peopling, okay?
Absolutely.
The dude behind me, it was like 12 something at night. He yelling to the front of the plane, "Hey, Unc! Everybody trying to get some rest. He done took his shoes off. It smelled like Subway now. It was rough. You know, I just had to go to sleep through the pain, you know. Sometimes that works out. But every single flight is rough.
So, you moving back to Milwaukee?
You know, that's an exclusive that we're going to share later down the road, you know.
I'm jumping the gun.
Listen. And look, I've been to the valley and I've seen the bump outs, okay?
Oh man, happy Tuesday, y'all. We got an amazing she said, I've been to the valley and I seen the bump outs. We got an amazing show today, man. Tell the people who we have, Shay, because you actually sent me his viral post that's been going around the city. So I'm actually kind of excited.
I feel like we were talking about him a little bit before.
Yep.
We even got him as a guest. I was like, man, the hood loves this guy. So he's a reporter. His name is TJ.
TJ.
Yeah, T Jizzle.
TJ. I don't want to mess up the last name. He's in the studio, by the way. Welcome, TJ.
Appreciate
How you
it.
doing?
Happy to be here.
So tell the people your last name. I don't want to mess it up.
Dysart.
Dysart.
I
There we
believe
go.
it's
Scottish.
You know
I'll have
what's
to check with
funny?
my dad.
What?
You know what's funny? It's like I saw it and I was like, is this his last name or does he like do art? Like I genuinely was like, he's like an artist.
Some people
like,
sometimes think it's dessert. At my high school graduation,
Oh.
it's called TJ Dessert.
dessert.
And I was like, I am sweet like dessert.
Ooh.
That's right. Okay, TJ.
TJ got the he got the verbiage.
Right.
We're gonna have a good show
I
with
gotta
y'all
come in
today,
for it.
man. So how have you been, TJ?
I've been great. I'm about a year and a half post grad too, so just figuring out adulthood. It's a little overrated.
It is.
Cars always
Not
breaking
fun.
down every other day.
You look
always
young,
something.
man.
I am young. I'm 23 years old. I just
Shit.
turned 23. Yeah.
He's a baby.
I
What
am.
is it?
Everything still works.
Which is funny because when I was growing up, like 23 seemed so old. And then you get to this point and you're like, I'm just a 16-year-old in a
just
23-year-old's
kid.
body. I still feel like a kid just with more bills, more responsibilities.
Literally. I think that doesn't stop. I think every time you get to that age where you're like 25 is like, I got everything figured out. There will be more to figure out.
I
then
think we're
wait till you
all just
turn
figuring
30.
it out as we go. And that's what
Absolutely.
you learn as you get older.
Yeah.
You know?
Even when you get my age,
You just keep going. It just keeps getting harder.
you still figuring it out. We still figuring it out. So we got a dope interview today. Low key, I feel like scratching all of these questions and just having. I feel like TJ done been to some cookouts, man. I don't know, man. First of all, you walk in, your name TJ.
Right.
That's like your real name.
My legal name's Theodore.
Okay.
But I go by TJ ever since I was
Okay,
little.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, man. He came.
Right.
You done checked 2 boxes. Cookout qualified,
To
TJ.
Xavier.
That's
I was
always
like,
what's in my Facebook comments.
Yeah.
I thought it
Always
was gonna
what's
be
in my
like
Facebook.
Terry.
I like
But-
Terry.
Okay, we gonna stick with TJ. We gonna stick with TJ. But we ain't gonna scrap all the questions. But I do want us to have some fun,
Sure,
man.
sure.
Look like you have an amazing personality. You really embody the role, and you embrace the surroundings as well. So Shannon got some questions for you.
Yeah.
I got some questions for you. You are live right now on the Truth 101.7 FM. If you have any questions, the number is 833-212-1017. Once again, it is 833-212-1017. You are now on your lunch break with Ray, Nitty, and Shannon, and we are about to kick off this interview with our play cousin, TJ.
So, TJ, how do you feel about being accepted so swiftly to the community that you serve?
Yeah, I mean, it's a privilege because, I've only been here about a year and 4 months. I mean, I went to college at Marquette, so I've technically been here 5 years, but at least reporting and being in the community, it's been only a year and 4 months. And, trust in a community, it's never guaranteed.
Right.
You never know. And you have to earn the trust.
Yeah.
And I'm just flattered to have been accepted so far in this year and 4 months. And I think a lot of it boils down to not just doing the job of being a reporter, but also being a community member in this city. I think a lot of people in this industry always get so bogged down about the market they're in. And they're like, I got to get to this market and I got to get to this market. But people oftentimes forget, like, you're living here too.
Yeah.
You got to like the weather. You got to like the people. You got to like the businesses, And coming out of college, I had this amazing opportunity at WISN, and it was a community that I already had been engaged with, but I knew there was so much more to engage with. And I think, I'm blessed that this job has given me the opportunity to go out into the community, to talk to people. So it's honestly a real privilege. And I feel like I still got a lot more work to do, but as of now, some of the feedback I've been getting has just been amazing. And it makes me feel good too. And it makes me just want to engage even more. So
I feel like you're off to a great start. So, a little bit about your background. Where are you from? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. My parents, we originally grew up in Connecticut. My parents split up. My dad moved to Chicago when I was very little. So I had some experience in the Midwest. I'd visit my dad for school vacations and things like that. And I think when the time came around college, I had been in New England all my life. And for those of you that don't know about New England, it's a special place, but man, I mean, every place has its flaws, right? But when I got out to Milwaukee, I'm like, wait a minute, the people say hello here.
Yeah.
I bring my mother to come visit. She's like, why are these people all talking to me? I'm like, because it's the Midwest and people are nice,
Interesting.
But Boston was a great place to grow up. There's a lot of culture there. There's a lot of culture just throughout New England. But I think when the time came to choose a college, I had only been going to my dad's every so often during the year. And I said, I want something fresh. I want something different. I came to Milwaukee. I saw Marquette. And as much as I was blown away by Marquette, I was also just blown away by the way it fits right into the city.
Right.
And that's what kind of sold me there. And when I got here, I just spent these 4 years here, explored the city, and I just loved it. And I remember just thinking, like, if I have a chance to live here and start post-grad here, it'd be just fantastic. And but yeah, grew up in Boston. Things are a little more expensive out there than here. So
Boston fan or Bucks fan?
Uh-oh.
Here's what I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll tell you. I'm a Celtics fan, but I'm a Brewers fan.
Okay.
Like
I'll
the
accept
one
it.
team, like
I'll accept
I
it.
want to
I'll
say,
accept it.
here's what I'll say.
I
I
grew up
wouldn't
a
call
Boston Red
myself a
Sox
Packers fan, but you can't not root for the Packers. Does that make sense? Does that make sense though? Like every time they're playing, I'm gonna root for them.
Yeah.
But Brewers, man, that team got me quick. I mean,
Yeah.
the
I love
$3 tickets during the regular season, like the tailgates.
It's like,
I mean,
y'all got some deals out here.
an easy team to be a fan of. And like I tell my friends already, like the Red Sox, I'm over them.
For sure.
So.
I used to be a huge Boston Red Sox fan when I was in the Virgin Islands.
Really?
They're a good
Yeah.
franchise.
They was,
They're a
they
good
was.
franchise.
How'd you get put onto the Boston Red Sox while you were in the Virgin Islands? Was
So-
that just like...
So actually, what it was? So in St. Thomas, we didn't get like all the channels. So the sports teams that we saw majority of the time was Dallas Cowboys, Boston Red Sox, and we supported. We only saw really Chicago Bulls games, but we supported Tim Duncan because he was from the islands. So whatever we could do to watch those games, we saw. But you kind of became a fan of what you saw.
Yeah, that
So
makes sense.
it was Boston and the Braves were the two most dominant teams they showed.
Yeah.
But enough about St. Thomas and baseball.
Yeah. Ray, you got some questions for our friend TJ, our cousin?
Okay, yeah. What's up, cuz? So at Marquette, you were a James Foley Legacy Foundation Fellow. For people that don't know James Foley, tell us who he was and why did that fellowship matter?
Yeah, his story is unbelievable. He attended Marquette University, I believe, for his undergraduate career, and he studied journalism. And he was a freelance journalist that was going off into the Middle East and covering a lot of what was going on at the time. It was around like 2013, 2014 was when things really picked up. I believe he was out in Libya, and he was captured. And I believe he was captured there for a couple months. Eventually, they let him go. He came back home. It's kind of a funny connection because the Foley family's from New Hampshire, so just right by my neck of the woods. And he's one of those people, and people don't always understand it because some people, may critique and say, why would you ever think about going back? But like for us journalists, like especially when you're digging deep into what you're doing, like it's a calling. It really is, and you can't just run away from that. So he came back from Libya for a couple months, went with his family, and he basically just told his family, I got to go back out there. And so he was traveling in Syria, doing some reporting there. And unfortunately, he got kidnapped by ISIS, and ultimately he was beheaded in a public video that I believe was sent to President Barack Obama at the time as a statement. And just with his involvement in Marquette, I mean, his mother, Diane, she's been unbelievable. I mean, she's had so much involvement in Marquette, and just the resilience and the strength that she has, first of all, is unbelievable. She was our graduation speaker, actually, so it kind of came full circle when I graduated, which I really thought was amazing. But she started this fellowship through the Reuter Foundation. Those two were friends, James Reuter and James Foley, and it basically allows a student a paid opportunity for the entire year to work with the fellowship and some of the amazing work they're doing. A lot of the work they're doing is journalism safety. 10 years ago, that wasn't really a thing. I talked to professors, I talked to some of my colleagues who've been in the game a little longer than me. That was never a thing. You wouldn't learn about journalism safety. Right. And now you see clips, of journalists out in things. There was, I believe in Los Angeles last year, a young reporter, I believe she was shot with like a pepper ball. But things like that are just not taught, and I'm blessed that I came through a curriculum where it is taught because it is a really important thing.
It is.
But just the fact that you get to work on behalf of such an amazing fellowship and get a chance to do some different work than just hard reporting. I believe at my time when I was doing it, we put together a whole safety curriculum that we were shooting off to various journalism schools across the country, and they immediately bid at it. And it's an amazing program, and just being tied to that name is an honor. And I still keep in contact with Diane. I mean, she just wrote a book, but her story is just unbelievable. So definitely played a role in a lot of what I'm doing right now.
Nice. So, I want you to think about this question, and then I'll have you answer it when we get back to the break. But if for the listeners, we are live with TJ. This is our cousin TJ. His real name TJ.
Long lost cousin.
Long lost cousin. We found it.
We found each other.
He was on Center Street. He was not Center. He was on North Avenue at Jake's.
Right.
And
At Jake's.
he was like, "Cuz, you want to
I was at Friar's first. That's my favorite place. That's my favorite burger in the city.
So when we come back from break, I want you to think about, you just told us the story of Foley and what it meant. And I would love to know, how did that fellowship shape your thought process and understanding the dangers of work? And does knowing his story change your approach of the dangers and how difficult your assignments can be? You are live on the Truth 101.7 FM with your boy Ray Nitty and my homegirl.
Hey, it's maybe Shannon. I am live and in the studio today.
And we are live with the homie TJ, our cousin. Not Dysart, Dysart.
Dysart.
And we will be back on the lunch break on Truth 101.7 FM. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Priscilla Presley. My love for animals began when I was 5 years old. That sparked a lifelong commitment to speak up for animals who can't speak for themselves. Elvis and I supported American Humane Society because your compassion can change a life. American Humane Society strengthens the bond between humans and animals. Please visit AmericanHumane.org to learn more. Thank you.
Summerfest brings the biggest names in live music to Milwaukee's lakefront across 3 unforgettable weekends, including performances from Ella May, Post Malone, Don Toliver, plus The Roots, Gene Dawson, Rev Run, Flo Rida, and more. Don't miss Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance, June 18th through 20th, June 25th through 27th, and July 2nd through 4th. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other, leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago, I was injured in a car accident that left me paralyzed from the waist down. Once I completed rehab, my mom applied for a canine companion service dog. Last January, I finally got to meet my service dog, Marcia. We quickly developed a very strong bond. Together, we go to my horseback riding lessons, school band practice, swim meets, and archery classes. Together, we pick vegetables, and we like to cut flowers. I love Marcia. She makes me feel like together we can do anything. I can't imagine life without her. She's a part of the family. We are just one of the thousands of teams Canine Companions has paired together over the past 50 years. With your help, we can continue for another 50. Visit canine.org to see the many ways you can change lives.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Welcome back. You are now tuned in to the lunch break. Let us know what y'all eating, man. Call the station up, 833-212-1017. We are chilling with our cousin TJ, man. And Shannon is in the studio.
I am. And let's get to this chat. Look, we got a few happy Tuesdays, y'all. We got, hey, y'all, welcome back to the mill.
Shouts out Jasmine.
We got a nice interview with the Shades.
Henry.
We got a Shannon. I know that's right. Hey, y'all. We got a Shannon is in the studio. What's the emoji? Not really a city girl. What's that supposed to mean? It's
That's
like
a salute.
blank.
Oh, he said that's a salute.
Okay, I saw the straight face. I didn't see the hand. I was like, what
Shannon
I do?
came ready to do.
I was like, what I do?
Let's get things clear.
I love y'all. And then I love that you and Shannon wore those shirts. That's hilarious.
Man, so yeah, this was the shirt y'all been seeing on all the flyers and so forth. As you know, everything is new, so we working through everything. So we got to wear these same outfits so y'all know these is really us. But
Exactly.
I'm gonna let you get back to the interview, but I just wanted you to touch on this one more time, cause you know how did that knowing his story shape your legacy? And being aware of the dangers and moving forward in the job.
Yeah, absolutely. So for me, I work 2:30 to 10:30. I work night side. So a lot of times, obviously it's dark, and a lot of times you're covering things as they happen. I mean, sometimes you beat the police to crime scenes, which is always a risk because that means no police protection are there, you know what I mean? But it definitely makes you realize that as much as you want to cover a story, it's never worth your safety. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. And our managers at work, they're big on safety. They always say, call us if it doesn't feel right, leave immediately. It's never worth it, right? But it definitely makes you realize when you're out there, it makes you more aware of your surroundings. Because I think James Foley is very similar to me in the sense that we always want to be out there. And I'll be honest, even myself, sometimes there have been times where I probably should have left, but you're just there, you're talking to people. You're just trying to get the story as a journalist, as a reporter. And you don't want to leave. So it definitely has shaped me in a way of, especially right now, just thinking about, all right, what are my surroundings? What am I looking at? You're talking to a lot of people, obviously, and that gives you a good sense of the situation. Yeah. I believe it was last summer. We had a situation where there was a deadly police chase that resulted in the death of somebody. And, that's always hard, just getting on the scene. Because the thing is, in those emotions, every family member is different. Exactly. Some people are ready to talk to you. They haven't really processed it. And, I never take advantage of that. I just try to always introduce myself. Hey, I'm the person covering this story. I just want you to meet me face to face. But other times you have situations where family is on edge. Yeah. And it can sometimes turn into an unsafe situation. I believe last summer, a gentleman came up to my photographer and I and said something like, what if the story is like a reporter and a photographer get blasted? Ooh. And I was like, oh, that's our cue to get out.
We don't want to cover that.
That's our cue to get out. And but it's in those moments where when you hear some commentary like that, you don't mess around.
Right.
You just get out. You know what I mean? So, but it definitely has made me think about all those things.
So I just want to add on to this one, right? Just to get a deeper perspective from you. You're predominantly on the north side of Milwaukee. And you're on these potential, high, intense emotions are high. How do you, I'm sure you've been on some terrible stories where kids has probably lost their lives. What is that like when you go home? Are you I'm sure you think about these families, you think about these lives that may be lost. How do you process that? And is there a point of you need to separate work from your own, so for your own mental health? Or and I know you're in a city, you're reporting the news, so it's they say if it bleeds, it leads, right? So it's how is that on the mental strain when you have to somewhat keep hammering home these negative stories and going to these traumatic scenes and things of that nature?
Yeah, it's a great...
And then Shannon, I'm out your way.
It's a great question. I mean, we talk about it at work all the time. When you're off, you try to unplug, you try to do the best you can, but you also have to stay up to what's going on, because you don't want to come in on your Monday and look like a fool not knowing what's going on. But, I do think about it a lot. And I think, a lot of it, honestly, for me is talking to loved ones of mine, friends, family. I have a lot of friends who've sort of understood this business from the way I've described it. And a lot of times it's just talking about it, because you got to remember, like, the main goal is you never want to get numb to these situations as a reporter and as a human being, because for you it's Wednesday at 6 o'clock, it's just work. But for these families, for these people, it's probably the worst day, if not one of the worst days of their lives. So I think the key is to being a good reporter is being a good person first. You know, you got to approach these people with compassion, with empathy. If they yell in your face, if they tell you, you know, to get away, you can't take that personally, because think of it in your shoes, you know, and then you have to find a way to pivot. A lot of times it's just, here's my card. Like, I'm covering the story either way. I want you to know I care, I'm empathetic, I'm compassionate. And, you know, a lot of times too, for me, it's tough because, you know, we're going out and these incidents have happened, you know, sometimes 4, 3, 2 hours earlier. And you're asking for information, for photos of these victims. But a lot of times what I think people don't always realize too is, like, without that, then unfortunately the story is somebody's just a victim. So I always try to approach it with that situation, like, let's take control of the story. Let's tell more about the life and legacy of this person rather than just, you know, saying they're a victim. So it definitely, you know, is one of those things where I like talking about it, like not in that way, but I like, because it just keeps you grounded. And I do think about these families a lot. I mean, there's certain stories that have stuck with me over this year and a couple of months, and you know, still to this day, I keep touch with the people I've done the story with, and try to just always check in. I believe the family of Dennis Johnson, the courthouse security guard who was killed just a couple weeks ago, you know, even with them, I just check in just because, again, it's fresh. And I want to let people know, like, listen, I didn't just come to turn this story.
Not just a story.
And then see you later. You know, like, I genuinely care. And I try to show that with my work, and just in those check-ins, and just let them know that, like, you know, if there's ever anything down the road, anything you want to do to honor him, like, I'll be there, you know. So
I feel like what you just said kind of answered my next question I was going to ask, like, how do you build trust in communities that have been burned by the media before? How do you make them trust you and make them feel like, oh, okay, you're here and you care? So I think what you said kind of led into that, but are there other ways?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like, even just like you said, like, you know, a lot of times I'm in the north side. You know, I'm a night side reporter, but I'm also the weekend reporter, so I'm the only reporter. So unfortunately, if things happen on Friday night or Saturday night, you know, I'm there. And I think a lot of it too is just, you know, communicating with people. Like, when I'm out there, like, you saw the video where that guy rolled up. Like, I could have been like, oh, I'm not working.
Like,
and we could get into that.
Right,
But that guy's name is Ken. If you're out there, we got to meet up and just discuss, because his daughter commented on that video.
I saw that.
And she's like, he has no social media. I'm like, so why did he want to go viral? So if he's out there, I believe his name is Ken. We'll find him. We can find him.
Hey, he popped out that sunroof.
But just little things like that, right? Like, interacting. Like, you can't take
you
got to carry a sense of professionalism, but you also can't take yourself too seriously, because people are also not a part of the story and just going about their day to day. And I think there's moments like that, like opportunities like that, to just have those small, genuine interactions with people. I think a lot of the thing too is spending money at the businesses there too, like going into gas stations. Like, I remember just doing that, and sometimes, you know, the people I work with, my photographers, are like, you're going in the gas station? I'm like, well, yeah, I got to use the bathroom, and I need a soda. And it's just like little things like that, like, just immerse yourself. You know, you're not a visitor. This is still your community, you know. And I think one of the worst things about the situations that occur on the north side is they get such a bad rep, you know, because everyone, 99% of the people I meet out there, we're all just humans trying to kick it. And unfortunately, incidents happen where it paints a bad light. And, you know, I try to always say, like, I'm just here to tell the story. And I also, like, very much so, especially in the summer, like, I tell people all the time, like, send me your flyers, message me on Facebook, like, all the good things that are happening here as well. Like, I want to cover them just the same. So I think it's just being honest, being open to discussion like that, and just letting people know, like, hey, as much as I'm a reporter, I'm also a person living in Milwaukee. So
for sure. So before we head off to break for a second, I wanted to ask you a question. What have you learned in this city that couldn't be taught in the classroom?
Oh, that's a fantastic question. I got to think about this one a little bit. I think a lot of things that can't be taught in a classroom just come naturally with this job. I think in terms of Milwaukee, I think you always got to be ready to pivot, because what people, like, again, I'm getting into my journalism nerd stuff. You know, Milwaukee, I believe, is market 37 on the rankings, and people, you know, New York is obviously number 1, Chicago number 2, but, like, people don't realize there's so much going on in this city. I mean, there's days where I start on something and I end on something I never would have thought of, you know, so you got to be ready to pivot, because things can go down, like good or bad, you know. Like,
Seriously.
I mean, we operate at market 37, but like we might as well be a top 20 market, because especially in the summer, there's politics, there's
Man.
sports, there's there's
a little bit of everything.
a little bit of everything, and that's what I love too. Like, certain markets are known for certain things. Milwaukee's like a melting pot. It's a little bit of everything, and I learn something new every day. I swear. People say that a lot, but I genuinely learn something new every day.
If
in
you
this
ever
city.
need a story, you can log onto my Facebook.
Perfect.
That's why I can't get rid of it. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, and I think another thing, I know we got to go to break, but another thing that I think I didn't, that a classroom can't prepare you for, is people in this community are just as nosy as us.
Yes.
Like, we sometimes you go on Facebook and you're like, oh, the story's right here. I just got to get permission to use this video. And
in those comments,
right, comments, and
The
people,
internet will get you the whole story.
People are
before.
like, they give you the whole, whoa, 8th and Locust, vehicle crash, police on the scene. And then you're like, well, there's a story
There's
for that. I don't even have to do my job now.
Go to the comments, they know exactly who it is. The Facebook page is
right.
tagged.
We got journalists all spread out, third-party journalists.
Truth Nation, you are live in studio with the homie TJ from WISN 12, the Truth 101.7 FM with Ray and Shannon on your lunch break. Don't go anywhere.
In Milwaukee County, equity means making sure everyone has a real chance to thrive. That's why the Milwaukee County Office of Equity works to help remove barriers, strengthen community connections, and support fair access to opportunities across Milwaukee County. Want to learn what they do, explore resources, or find ways to get involved? Just search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online. Milwaukee County Office of Equity, advancing equity for all Milwaukee County residents. For more information, search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online.
Hi, I'm Priscilla Presley. My love for animals began when I was 5 years old. That sparked a lifelong commitment to speak up for animals who can't speak for themselves. Elvis and I supported American Humane Society because your compassion can change a life. American Humane Society strengthens the bond between humans and animals. Please visit AmericanHumane.org to learn more. Thank you.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other, leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago, I was injured in a car accident that left me paralyzed from the waist down. Once I completed rehab, my mom applied for a canine companion service dog. Last January, I finally got to meet my service dog, Marcia. We quickly developed a very strong bond. Together, we go to my horseback riding lessons, school band practice, swim meets, and archery classes. Together, we pick vegetables, and we like to cut flowers. I love Marcia. She makes me feel like together we can do anything. I can't imagine life without her. She's a part of the family. We are just one of the thousands of teams Canine Companions has paired together over the past 50 years. With your help, we can continue for another 50. Visit canine.org to see the many ways you can change lives.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flysshf.org and ask for an application.
Pretend it's just us. Party just started and the rest is on us. Move on, shorty, I don't miss or talk much. The lights get lower and my is still crushed. I'm here, please no intervening. In love with my voice, want me between. Showed up without knowing the meaning. Cause I've been drinking and I need cleansing. Her last can't do it like
Welcome back. We are live in the studio. And shout out to our chat. We got Curly Q227. Good afternoon. Loving the interview with TJ. Welcome to the studio, Shannon. Thank you. We're having a good day here in the studio. Ray, how you feeling?
I feel good, man. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad we found our cousin.
Right. We got to get outside after this.
We pulled him off center.
Yeah, what are you guys doing after this?
Man,
listen.
It's Tuesday.
What are we doing, TJ?
I don't know.
You just said you on.
I got a Brewers game, but that's at 6:40. A lot of time
like
to kill.
What is it called? Tailgate? Is that what they do?
I'm with tequila. Tequila Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. We could do a lot, man.
R&B Tuesday.
Oh,
at
okay.
Miramar?
There we go.
Have you been?
Where is it?
R&B Tuesday at the Miramar?
Mr. New York?
The Miramar over at by Upper East Side.
Yeah.
Yep,
in Oakland.
No, I don't think I've ever been there. I used to be there a lot in college.
Yeah.
You gotta stop by. It's R&B Tuesday. We gotta
said
get you a section.
With New York.
Yeah,
He's the best
New
DJ
York.
in the city.
He is.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Ooh,
I normally see him.
Let's get into some of that. Then. He said New York the best DJ. In the
I think
city.
so. I think so.
We
He watched me grow up.
Let's-
Like
let's,
I would follow him around in college, just find little places.
He's that DJ
Yeah.
for sure. Like
Yeah.
where like if you want to know where the party at, you just
Right.
kind of
That's-
where's New York?
Yeah, exactly. He will turn a Monday afternoon into a party.
Yeah, he has that. He started the R&B Tuesday situation,
Okay.
so it's like there was really not much to do on a Tuesday in Milwaukee.
Well, and that's the thing. Like I'm off Mondays and Tuesdays,
Yeah.
and like you realize, there's you got to find the ways to enjoy your weekend. when it's
Exactly.
Monday used
Tuesday.
to be like service industry night, where like they would go to one main bar downtown, like all the servers and bartenders would. That was like their night that they got to kick it and whatnot. Man, so okay, let's get into some Milwaukee stuff, cuz. Favorite Milwaukee artist. Let's go.
Milwaukee artists. I want to say Big Frank, but
Big Frank, man,
yeah.
go put some player in it.
But I feel like when I first got here in college, the first person I got into was Certified Trapper.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever had him in here.
Not yet.
And I could be wrong, but I think we met like randomly, like somewhere when I was in college, and I didn't even really know it was him because I just knew his music. And like Milwaukee had like I try to explain to my friends like a lot of different music scenes like sound similar. Like you can tell Milwaukee from anything just by the beat. You know, they do that like who's the guy that does that orange, not orange, the shoulder thing? Yeah, right. Yeah. So favorite Milwaukee artist I feel like is Certified Trapper. I feel like he's the most unique. But I mean, Big Frank is like doing a lot of stuff on social media. Like he's oh yeah, that's right.
Tommy Valet.
Tommy Violet.
He's always with Big Frank.
Right. And they
call
kind
him
of
the
are
mayor.
on a brand now. They're on a brand kick. So
I gotta find out where he's from too, because he's like super accepted in the community.
Yeah.
as
He's
well.
from here.
You and Tommy need to do a little like.
I know we follow each other. I should DM him.
You should. Like I feel like both of you kind of just like integrated so smoothly. Like everybody's like, wait, where'd they come from?
Yeah.
Like, did you go to high school here?
Right.
Like, who signed your pass? No,
Right.
How you get to the cookout? How you get to the cookout? Okay. Favorite place to eat in Milwaukee?
That's a tough one. I can we narrow it down a little bit? Like, cause I'm thinking like there's ones like going out to dinner and then like just casual, like just grabbing food.
You could give a few.
Let's
there.
do if you're going on like a date night, you're going to dinner. Let's say if you're just grabbing a burger in like a local like a popular hood spot. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay. Well, Friars
three.
is number one.
Friars, okay.
Friars is number one. Somebody's been telling me to check
TJ
out.
dangerous.
Somebody's been telling me to check out Sharks. I've seen. I don't know the full name. Check that place out. I would say for a burger, it's in Walker's Point. I completely am blanking on what it's called, but they do $5 burgers on Mondays.
Dang.
Not
What?
not
It starts with like a
Tasty Twist,
C.
no? Okay.
Camino.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
Okay.
That's my favorite burger in the city. I think my favorite restaurant would probably be Birch. When I can afford it.
I haven't been to
It's a very
Birch.
nice spot
Where
over
is
by the
this?
Fresh Time on Water Street, I believe.
Okay.
It's close by Water Street.
Okay.
But I'm a big fan of that. And I love, have you been to Hen's Deli?
I have not.
Hen's Deli on Florida Street is really good too.
I'll have to try that.
So
I feel like I could.
Cookout.
If I think more,
Look,
I'll bring.
I'm
it
gonna be
back.
in trouble because I didn't know what Hen's Deli is.
I didn't know what Birch was.
They were mad.
Hen's Deli.
I was
I
confused
just got
about the
put on
bump
to
outs
3
and I got in
different
trouble.
things.
Right.
So you at the cookout. You at Friars. You at Sharks. Somebody asked me, this was in my, I'm just getting in your business now, because she said, ask him if he's single. and you seem like you like sisters. You seem like you know your way around some shea butter.
Right.
I'm just saying.
You got the silk bonnet at the crib.
Wow, that's crazy.
I just want to know.
I am single. Yeah. It's very hard. It's very easy to be single when your off days are Mondays and Tuesdays.
Literally,
you know?
when you work so much, it is very, it's very hard.
I will say, like, if we can get into this, I will say, like, this is a very unique industry to try dating in, because a lot it's weird hours. You're working on holidays and stuff. That's why I really like the 2:30, 10:30 schedule, because it at least allows me to like have a slow morning and whatnot. But like, it's not easy, because sometimes you have late nights, and it's really important to have an understanding partner, I would say. So.
Yeah, that's
but yes,
sad.
I am single.
Aw, it's like I work every day, all day.
Yeah.
Aw, we gonna get you on like a, what is it called? Like
maybe you guys can help me. Maybe this will give me good
Let's
exposure.
hook TJ up.
we gonna get TJ a girl.
833-212-1017. We gonna take y'all out to lunch with TJ.
Ooh.
A lunch date with TJ. Let's do it.
Remember they used to auction off like dates and stuff back in the day? You remember stuff
You feel like
that?
being put on an auction block?
That's fine.
Don't make it sound like that. Now it sounds bad.
I feel like that's
being
how
put
Sherwin would propose it.
He would.
That's how Sherwin would propose it.
You got to sound
another,
like that.
I was trying to get some yays so we was gonna give you some yays.
You know what
today,
yays
man.
are?
What?
Yays.
Cartiers. Oh, Cartiers. Yeah.
Frames
Oh, yeah.
that everybody
Glasses,
wears.
the
You gotta
bracelet.
get
I
you
like their
some.
bracelets. One day I'll get a bracelet for that.
I think the frames are more popular here. in
I think those are more distinct.
Yeah,
too.
that's a staple here. So we got to get you the yays.
Maybe
Got to get
that
you
would
the
be crazy.
yays.
Put it on TV.
Yeah.
Just like,
You know what? You should report with someone.
it would
Just
have
one
to be
day.
an appropriate story, though.
Yes. Not just like covering something sad. Like,
Right.
Does he have sunglasses on?
You gonna ask it or I'm gonna ask it, Shannon? Because we discussed this.
Please ask it because we discuss a lot of stuff. What do we do? I'm nervous
I'm ready.
now.
So
it's unique being on the other end of this. Usually I'm asking the
right, you're
questions,
like,
so.
man, is it this hard?
So, cause we pull up to the cookout.
Oh,
Unc over there, auntie over
With
there.
the sandals.
You feel me?
Sandals on.
You feel me?
He
Cause
knows a lot
comfortable.
about these cookouts.
You walk up. It's time to eat, and you grab your plate. What you putting on your plate, cuz?
Well, what's available, or am I supposed to figure it out?
No.
Well, okay, so but you might be surprised. I've been to a few cookouts
Or you
before.
want to do what's coming off the plate?
Let's do it this or that. Ooh.
I wouldn't do it.
You want to do it?
No, you do it. You got it.
Okay. So we got green bean casserole and greens.
Ooh, ding,
ding.
I feel like
you
that's
do
an
it this
easy
or
one.
that. That's an easy one. Your turn.
Dressing or stuffing?
Look, I grew up with stuffing.
That's a trick one.
I did too. I feel like it wasn't until I got here that I heard the term dressing.
I feel like
that's valid because neither have I. We didn't have
quick
dressing.
story. Like my parents would only cook stuffing, and like I would go to my friend's house and they had dressing. I was like, "What is this? What is this?" And they were like, "Ooh, "Are you adopted or something?
Right.
Like, where are you from?" I'm like, "I don't know." Like I felt left out about the dressing situation.
So maybe not dressing.
That's not fair.
That's
Look,
not
that's not a fair one.
Because I actually tear both of them up.
Right, it doesn't make a difference for me.
I'm mixing them all together.
Dressing, stuffing.
Look, I'll just take the turkey pieces and jam it into my stuff, and I'll be all right. Throw some gravy on top.
All right.
What about yams or mac and cheese?
You took it from me.
Did I?
I was
Look.
It's got to be I like the baked one, but it's got to be so well executed.
Yes.
It's not
What's on the
easy.
top?
Like that's the thing. It's not
What
easy.
goes
It's
on
got to
the
have
top,
that
TJ?
crust on the top.
There you go.
The crust and like. Yeah.
Damn.
Put some fires in the
But
chat.
I've tried to do it like that. It's not easy to
It's
pull
not.
off. Not at all. I always overcook
Put
it.
some fires in the chat.
Trust me, I can't get it right either, TJ. Don't worry.
Man, 833-212-1017 if you want to call in, please. We brought our cousin out today, y'all. Shannon in the studio. We on the lunch break. We having a good time. What else you got? If y'all got a question for TJ, call in. Let us know. Let me see what they saying in the chat. Collector Rain said auction. Not roll reverse. Hen's Deli House. Curly Q. What up? What it do? Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Mao the Elephant said this is a powerful interview. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, and don't forget to go check out the MilwaukeeCourier.com. We do have the newspaper as well. What else we got?
Look, LaCrissa said TJ has the look of a major market news anchor.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Excuse me. Dang. See, Shannon? Sorry. TJ, tell him this is a major market.
It plays like a top 15,
market.
I always say. I mean, that's the thing. Always bouncing around.
For sure.
Share something that people may not know about you.
That's a good one.
We both.
And then we'll go.
Yeah, something I feel like I got to think about that one.
Okay.
But
so we'll go to break
I'll
and
think
we'll
about
come
it.
back. Cuz gonna think about something that we may not have known about him. You are tapped in with the lunch break of Truth 101.7 FM with Ray and Shannon. Don't go anywhere.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other. Leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
You served behind the desk.
You served in combat.
You did 4 years and got out.
You were drafted.
You gave 20 years.
You gave exactly what your country needed.
And so did you.
When you raised your hand and swore an oath to your country, when you put your name on a dotted line, you became part of only 1% of Americans who did the same. You are a veteran.
You are a veteran.
You are a veteran. Because no matter when, where, or how you served, you made a sacrifice for your country, and you deserve support.
If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Reach out to a loved one, to a fellow veteran, to VA.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to your lunch break with Ray Nitty and my homegirl.
Maybe Shannon. I am live and in the studio. I gotta keep telling y'all that since y'all said I'm not from Milwaukee. And I got here.
Oh, what though? And we got our cousin here. What up, cuz?
What up, cuz?
We working on We working on getting him some yays.
Right.
We working on big things here. Okay?
Next time I come on,
You'll have
be
the yays.
figured out. Yeah.
Okay, we'll be all figured out. I love that.
So did you get to think about it?
I did get to think about it.
All right, cool.
So you might be surprised by this. My first love was performing arts, which a lot of people who go on to work in television, I feel like that's how they started out. But growing up, I did not know I wanted to do this as a career. I actually thought I wanted to be an actor or like a singer. I sang in school choir. I did plays. I was a thespian, if you may. So, and even to this day, you can sometimes find me at Landmark Lanes doing karaoke because I still sometimes think I got it. I mean, it's not as good as it once was, but I thought I was gonna be like on American Idol and something. So this was a close second. A little bit, I would say, a little bit. Come I sang in like chorus and.
All right, cuz you know the family sing at the cookout,
right? I'll be right there with them. I'll be right there with them.
We on the lunch break,
right? We gonna be on the John B vibes, or we got the Jack Harlow vibes. Ooh,
that's a good question. I feel like I'm a little bit of both. I feel like each whatever we're doing, it might unlock a side of me. Like,
see, we gotta do like
the John B thing is accurate.
Yeah, right.
Ladies,
look,
TJ just
he
let y'all know
like
in a
John
subtle
B.
way that I'm he said
against
the John B is accurate.
Right.
I'm him.
So what does it mean being told that you're invited to the cookout? What does that mean to you?
Oh, I don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
I definitely not. Most definitely not. Like, I know it's funny. It's like we laugh about it, but like that is like, and I've learned, as I've been working in this market and meeting people, that is like a privilege. It's a big part of Black culture, and to be accepted into that role is just phenomenal. But like in college, most of my friends were Black in college, so I feel like I've been in that environment within that culture. Yeah. Like I was trying to say, like in a respectful way, like I've been seasoned for a while. Like I was trying to find a way to say that, but I'll just put it out there.
Right, it's like, listen.
So like like a lot of my friends were in Black fraternities, Black sororities. Like I went to probates a lot of times. Like I watched their strolls. Like I started memorizing the
so
scrolls.
So that's why it's so natural.
I actually almost joined a Black fraternity.
Really?
Yeah, one of my best friends, Johnny. He was trying to get me to do it, and he was saying like all the guys want you to do it, like you'll be like our certified white dude. And I was like, I almost did it. I really almost did it, but I was just busy doing stuff with journalism and whatnot. But no. So I've been around it for a while, like, and I've been to a genuine cookout, and it's fun. Like it is no Memorial Day barbecue. Like,
right.
No, like it is a real it is a thing. So it's a blessing. And like some guy actually texted me the other day on Facebook. Like I get all the comments of like, you're invited to the cookout. Right. This guy actually said on May 13th, he said, my family's hosting a family field day this weekend. If you ain't doing nothing, stop through, you get a hood pass. And I was like, I'm working. I'm going to try to come through if I can. But like, I also feel like my thing is I don't want to just get a plate and leave. I feel like I got to really immerse myself. And I'm like that with my family.
Real, though.
But I'm like that with my family too. Like with our family dinners, family barbecues, like I'm the guy that never wants the party to stop, and where my dad's like, it's 10 o'clock. I'm in my 50s. Like, I'm ready to go to bed.
Man, TJ, you all right with me, man.
I appreciate
You know
it.
what? I'm going to say it here.
Let's hear it, Ray.
We, the Black delegation, would like to send a letter to the white delegation.
Who you swapping? Who are we? You gotta say he's recording it.
We the Black delegation will be sending the white delegation DJ Academics in return for TJ, our cousin TJ. Come on,
Are we doing a trade? We doing a trade?
We just did a trade. There was a trade. The Black delegation has submitted a trade.
What is it called? The validity of this is still under investigation. But
we'll be sending DJ Academics.
I just got to clear waivers and pass the physical. Right?
Hey man,
that's it.
There you go.
You're good.
There you go.
I mean, you're not new to it. You're true to it. You kind of already made that point that you've been around it already, and I think that's why it's so like easy for people. Like, oh, he gets a pass. He's cool. Blah blah blah. Because people can tell when you're not like.
It's authentic.
Faking.
But that's right. But that's the thing though, like that is so cool about this job too. Like you have those opportunities to go outside and try new things and meet new people from different walks of life. You know, like I always say like I learn something new every day, and like that's for real. Like I'm the same person I'm gonna be going into Brookfield as I am going off to Teutonia and Capitol. You know, like it doesn't make a difference for me. Like I approach situations the same way. You know, I'm just myself. I try to be as authentic as I can, you know, like I I've talked to Trump supporters. I've talked to Kamala Harris supporters during the campaign season. And, you find a way to just, listen, at the end of the day, we're just people too. We're so much more alike than we are different.
To find that common ground.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a blessing for me to be able to have those opportunities to just go outside my comfort zone too.
Man, that's dope.
What else you got, Shannon?
I think we answered it all.
Hey, man, we're going to have to put in for some more time.
Right.
Somebody call management. Tell them we need 2 hours.
we need about 2.5.
No, it's been real good, man. I'm having an amazing time. Once again, this number is 833-212-1017. If you just want to call up and shout out anybody, too, that's what we want to use this platform for, to elevate the good, elevate the great stories, great people, great talent. And I'm glad we did this interview.
I'm so happy
with
to be
you
here.
today,
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm extremely glad
You'll
we
be
did
back,
this
TJ.
interview.
Right,
Absolutely.
you gotta come back.
Absolutely.
You gotta come back.
We're going to have the yays for you.
All
Right.
We'll be ready.
Got the yays, TJ.
Yeah.
Come back.
How much time we got?
Got about 3 minutes.
We got about 3 minutes.
That's tough.
Do we want to end serious or?
We should end serious.
That's a good full circle. We'll start serious.
So.
We got into the funny stuff.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we had a good time with our cuz. I truly, I feel like I see your spirit.
I appreciate it.
I truly believe it's authentic.
Thank you.
And it doesn't seem forced at all. You seem extremely comfortable. And I appreciate you being this way, because it's extremely needed in this time as well, where there's so much division between communities. So to have somebody that's not just in the community just to highlight our bad times, to hear you say, to even hear you mention that family's name, it lets me know, like, okay, this person give it down. You know what I mean? And you said it on air, like, I still call and check on these families. Those are the things that really matter, and that's why you got to pass to the cookout.
No, for real.
Like, we really, really do appreciate your authenticity and you being yourself. With that said, my serious note is, and it's not necessarily I'm sure you see the comments that people leave in these stories,
like in the social media videos.
No, like the news.
Yeah.
Like
yes,
Fox 6 is terrible. You want to go have you a good racist time? Just go read the comments in a Fox 6 post. Is there any type of thing where they like, you know what? Let's try to filter these type of comments out. Is like, we know that gets engagement, so we just leave it.
I'm not even sure. I think that's completely a management thing. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I know Facebook is trying to do more, and Instagram trying to do more, filtering them out on their own. Like you'll see a lot of things, but it blows my mind seeing some of those comments and then clicking on a profile, and it's like, this person's got a dog and a family. It's like,
like, what are you doing?
It's not something that. That's my decision. So unfortunately, I'm not sure though. But I have seen them, and
Well, Shannon, close us out. Take us home, man. Take us home with
Cuz.
Thank you guys. This is a blast.
This has been so much fun. And I think before the show, I was kind of sending Ray videos like, yo, like he's dope, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, if we got him on the show, we could really vet him out and see like what he's about. Like
this
he
is
said,
great.
like
I wasn't just accepting the video. I was like, he looked the part.
No, that's good. That's good. Hey, from reporter to other media, listen, always ask those questions. You don't want to take anything on the
groundwork.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
No, but we really do appreciate your time.
I appreciate
here.
it, you guys
so
too.
Much.
This is a great show.
Thank you, Ray, for having me in the studio. Thank you.
Not me having you. This your job.
Look, you
what
better
you mean?
show up.
Thank you for me. This your job, girl.
Clocking out and never coming back.
What the hell you talking about?
They was mean to me about them bump outs.
Man, do you want to lead the people with anything?
Yeah, I mean,
sign off?
watch WISN 12 News. I mean, if you got a story too, you can reach me at tj.dysart@hearst.com. I love covering anything that's new and anything that's different too. I think too. I like covering stuff that's different. So if you have a story that's different, that's good, reach out to me. Yeah.
Thank you, Milwaukee. That's our time on the lunch break. Go take y'all selves back to work. Clock in. The Truth 101.7 FM with your boy Ray Nitty.
Bye. And maybe Shannon. Okay, bye.
Don't go anywhere. Manana's up
Music
next.
at Milwaukee's Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance, including Don Tolliver, Post Malone.